You're listening to the Bachelor, all the latest in television entertainment bold.
The Golden Bachelorette star, Joan Vassos, is moving right along with her journey to love. Although it is a difficult experience, she is using her strong foundation to learn about herself and the men she is dating. She even had some advice from Jerry Turner. But Joan's daughter recalls great advice she got from her mom growing up. Joan Vassos gave up her second chance at love. Undeniably, Joan Vassos' family is very important to her. During her appearance on The Golden Bachelor, she made a quick connection with Jerry Turner, but sadly had to leave early. At that time, fans knew how much she valued her daughter, Erica, and grandson, Maverick. Furthermore, she left even knowing there might be a second chance at love for her with Jerry. Fast forward to her debut as the Golden Bachelorette, Joan immediately introduced her family. She said she was so proud of them and just wanted a little extra time while they shot the promos together. Joan Vassos adores her family, the Golden Bachelorette. While she is getting her second chance at love, she still will not bend when it comes to putting her 4 kids first. She has raised 4 amazing children, Allison, Nicholas, Erica, and Luke, and has no intention of sacrificing her valued time with them. However, she knows that since she cares about family, a new man will also have ties to this family as well. She is willing to prioritize and compromise to make it work, but knows they may spend a lot of time apart. On Joan Vassos' Instagram page, she shows off some quality time with her daughter, Allison. While they are in the car, they take a few minutes to tell fans some great advice Joan gave her kids, Allison, Nicholas, Erica, and Luke. Her daughter makes her nervous when Joan sees the question. Joan overlays text for the viewers, asking my daughter the best dating advice I ever gave her. In the video, Joan covers her face and says, "Oh, please be good." After thinking for a moment, she recalls Joan telling her, "Always have a guy come to your door." But her daughter remembers the lesson that came with that was embarrassing. She said that guys would drive up and honk from the driveway or call their cell phones. Sassily, she reenacts Joan saying, "Do not answer that phone or go outside. That boy is coming to the door." Then, Joan interjects, "Or he's not coming at all." Joan summarizes her point of the message. "I think that was kinda about respect." Likewise, Joan shows her suitors respect and demands it in return. Undoubtedly, Joan Vassos easily follows a page out of Aretha Franklin's book. Then, Joan Vassos' daughter took Joan's explanation regarding respect and continued, "That leads me to the next thing. One of my favorite things that you've taught me is people will only give you the respect that you let them." Joan knows exactly what she is talking about, that you demand, she adds. Furthermore, Joan clarifies that people will only give you the respect that you demand is in every part of life. She adds that not just romantic relationships, but any relationship will have people treating others to the extent they allow them to. Certainly, Joan sets a great example for her daughters and sons. She is very classy as she dates her 24 suitors. Unmistakably, she is doing her season her way. One fan says, "That is great motherly advice. Yes, teach our daughters respect. Joan, I had to do the same thing with my daughter's first boyfriend honking. Very good advice. You are very special and deserve only the best. Your daughter learned from the best." My mom says the same thing, lol. Watch more of Joan Vassos' journey on Wednesdays on ABC at 8/7C and then stream it later on Hulu. What do you think about Joan Vassos' golden advice to her daughter? Were you given similar lessons? Do you agree? Are you ready for a new episode of The Golden Bachelorette? Drop your comments below. Joan Vassos was the kind of woman who left an indelible mark on the hearts of those fortunate enough to cross her path. A remarkable individual in her own right, she was known not only for her sharp wit and kindness, but also for the timeless wisdom she passed down to her children. For her daughter, however, it wasn't just about the practical advice. Her mother's lessons were wrapped in love, humor, and insight, creating a lasting impression that would shape her perspective on life. From a young age, Joan's daughter remembers her mother as someone who had a special ability to find meaning in the mundane and beauty in the chaos. "Life is rarely perfect," Joan would say, "but it's always golden if you learn to see the shimmer." This was one of her signature metaphors, comparing life to gold, not because it was flawless, but because it held value even in its imperfections. These words became a compass, guiding her daughter through both triumphs and setbacks. One of Joan's most memorable pieces of advice was about resilience. She would often remind her children, when things go wrong, it's not the end, it's a turning point. Life's challenges, Joan explained, were like rivers that could alter your course. It's not about controlling the river, it's about learning to swim with it, and when needed, build yourself a raft. This lesson resonated deeply with her daughter, especially during tough moments, like the time she lost her first job right out of college. Heartbroken and uncertain about her future, she called her mother. Joan's response was practical yet light-hearted. "It's just a plot twist, darling. Every good story needs one. Now what's the next chapter?" Joan also emphasized the importance of authenticity. Don't waste time trying to be someone else. Gold is still gold, even if it doesn't shine the way others expect it to. She taught her children to value their individuality, urging them to embrace who they were, quirks and all. This message was a beacon for her daughter throughout her adolescence, helping her navigate the pressures of conformity that so often accompany youth. Whether it was about pursuing unconventional interests or daring to speak her mind, Joan's wisdom gave her daughter the courage to be unapologetically herself. Her mother's advice didn't stop at serious life lessons. Joan had a delightful sense of humor and often delivered her pearls of wisdom with a playful twist. One day, after her daughter's first heartbreak, Joan gave her an unexpected but heartfelt nugget. "Sweetheart, heartbreak is just a sign that your heart is working. Besides, a broken heart is like a broken egg. It just makes it easier to whip up something new." It was this ability to take heavy moments and add a dash of lightness that made Joan's advice feel like a warm embrace. Her daughter carried that sense of humor into adulthood, finding solace in laughter even during life's toughest moments. Another recurring lesson from Joan was about gratitude. "Every morning is a chance to start again," she would say, "so find something golden in each day." Her mother taught her that gratitude wasn't just about grand gestures or monumental achievements, but about appreciating life's smallest treasures. A kind word from a stranger, the warmth of the sun, or a shared moment with loved ones. This mindset became a cornerstone of her daughter's daily life, helping her see joy even in the midst of struggle. Joan also believed in the power of kindness, not just as an act toward others, but as a gift to oneself. "Kindness is a reflection of your own golden soul," she would often say. She encouraged her daughter to treat everyone she met with compassion, regardless of their background or behavior. "You never know what battle someone is fighting," Joan reminded her. These words resonated during difficult interactions, helping her daughter approach people with empathy rather than judgment. Over time, her mother's advice shaped not only how she treated others, but also how she treated herself, with gentleness, understanding, and patience. Looking back, Joan's daughter realizes that her mother's wisdom was more than just guidance. It was an invitation to live fully, love deeply, and appreciate the beauty in life's imperfections. Joan had a way of turning life's challenges into opportunities for growth, and her golden advice continues to echo through her daughter's thoughts every day. Whether it's facing a career challenge, navigating relationships, or simply savoring a quiet moment with a cup of coffee, her mother's words remain a steady presence. In the end, Joan's lessons were not just instructions on how to live, but reminders of what truly matters. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be golden, her mother had once told her. And now, every time her daughter faces a moment of uncertainty, she recalls those words and smiles, knowing that, just like her mother taught her, she can always find the shimmer, even in the darkest moments. Joan Vassos' advice wasn't just golden, it was a treasure trove of wisdom that will continue to shine brightly in her daughter's heart for years to come. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos.